the valley of the shadow of death. In other words, I'm not staying here. I'm passing through. But if the enemy can convince you you're not going through, you'll stay there and you'll begin to rearrange the curtains, rearrange the furniture, maybe shake the drapes a little bit. Try to make that place as comfortable as you can because you're convinced you're not coming out. You're convinced you're staying. I'm with me.
Yeah.
When we take ownership of something that God did not tell us to take ownership of, we are setting ourselves up for trouble. I had such a hard time letting go of my previous season because it's all I'd ever known. I ministered on the side and I was happy with that. But God said, no, it's time to move on. And I complained to God. I know you haven't done that. And I told God what I thought. And I know you haven't done that either. But you know what? He's faithful.
Yeah.
If God doesn't set you free of things from the past before He takes you in, it's just like the Egyptian Pharaoh army went through the Red Sea without being destroyed. They still have rite of passage in your life. So how can God bring you into a new season and begin to use you on a greater level, but yet there's still something back here that if it eliminated, it would destroy what God's doing in your life. And the enemy would use that against you. I mean, he's with me. Israel couldn't see past the desert. Through the invitation to fear, that's what it is. The enemy of your soul, he gives you an invitation. Come on, Jordan, please. If Jordan's walking through a season, and I'll be the devil, usually I make him the devil. I'm guilty about that, so we can be fair about it. I'll be the devil. And he's walking through this season and things are going the way planned. Hey, listen, I want to invite you. Come hang out at my place. I got the best torment you'll ever find. I got the best fear you'll ever find. Hey, what are you doing? Don't you want my invitation? I'm inviting you to my party. I have a pity party. Oh, whoa, come on, Jesus. Oh, my. I got a pity party perfect for you because they don't like you. They didn't accept you. They didn't like your status on Facebook. Oh, come on, somebody. I got the perfect pity party, and you are the main guest. You're invited. Just come on. He's like, what do I do? No. Thank you. Sit down. Next time you're at the devil. He invites you. Why does he invite you? Because you have a free will. And God doesn't go against free will. Amen? He does not go against free will. So if we choose to go that way, God says, okay, Egypt had a free will. They took on these false gods, and what happened? They were consumed and overrun by them through the plagues. Because God was showing them, that ain't going to save you. That ain't going to bring you out. So through the invitation to fear and doubt, they took ownership of the desert. Because they didn't think they were coming out. And what's God say? Because you murmured and complained, this generation will not pass out of this place. And when they took ownership, a number of that generation died in the desert. Because God said, you murmured, you complained. Friend, I love you tonight. I'm not trying to preach a strong word right here, but what I want to say to you is this. If we complain, we'll remain, but if we praise, we'll be raised. Amen. And we can praise our way out of it. There are so many prophetic words going around right now on the blogs and different things on Elijah lists and different places talking about it's a season where you have got to go after your blessing and your inheritance that God has promised you. And you've got to go after it with tenacity, and you've got to go after it with vigilance, with diligence. You've got to go after it. You've got to stay in that place. And so a number of them died because they couldn't get past that. We should never take ownership of a place or a state or a condition that we are just passing through.